All right. I decided to have an open lines today. Yes, it's still morning for me, not morning for everyone else. Just thought I would hop on. I have been taking it easy since the show earlier and decided to just get on and see if anyone was on and if anything was going on this morning or whatever time of day it is for you. It's getting close to afternoon here, but it's still only 10:30. Yeah, at least 10:30 in the morning, Central Time. Now, let's see here. I've gone ahead, I tweeted it out. I'm going to check my messages because I got one earlier, and it's just something that's not important. Not a personal note or anything, so it's not important. And yes, the Birdo Prey 5, I am back. Surprise, surprise, I am back. I know. I usually limit myself to being on during the morning, and I kind of dropped the open lines part because, well, I'd kind of wanted to rest. Well, I went decided to end the show earlier because of some pain issues. I took some time and rested, so I decided to, since I didn't see anybody on, to go ahead and do open lines. Now, if you would like to promote anyone, since I do not see LDG on. Oh, and Fat Steven Seagal is live. He just started a few seconds ago. If I'd known he's going live, I would have waited. And Burner Prey 5 will be back in 5 to 10 minutes. And hello, Dave G Sound. What's going on today? How are you? If you are able to join, you are more than welcome. The link is in the chat. And I may be keeping uh I don't know. I may start doing something a little later on certain days that it's not necessarily the same crowd every time. Of course, you know, it was funny. I had somebody yesterday was telling me, "Oh, well, maybe you should start going on, regularly." And of course, I'm going. I go on at the same time every morning, except when the power's out. That's about the only time. Now, I will say plus or minus 2 minutes. I will go in and get coffee if I need it before going on. So, if I'm late by a couple minutes, sometimes it's also having to do with the internet. So, but I will ask, since I am more awake now, anyone who is watching this on the replay, if you would go ahead and leave a like and maybe share it out for people to see. And if you have not subscribed already, please do subscribe. I do like to provide some regular content. Um, I am talking with a couple different people about some more edited content, but that's to come. Uh, and Deji Sound says, I cannot go live, just listening. I don't feel well today, and I have to work later. Yeesh. But I'll hang out with you in chat. Dave, if you don't feel well, get some rest, please. And of course, Yitza Lemons, the ever popular, oh, smartass artist. Uh, says, I wonder who that was. Hmm, I think you know. Just maybe. It's possible. But let's see here. I had given the let's see here. I'd given the weather before, and ah, and it's a lemon sarcasm much. Oh yeah, definitely. It is my first religious belief. And Dave G. Sound says, I'm resting. Just have my phone with me. Good. I'm glad to hear you're resting. That's something that is important, particularly since you are working tonight. You want to make sure you're well rested. Now, for the now for the weather, it is currently where I am, 13 degrees Fahrenheit. Feels like 2. So the weather is warmer than it was. And for those who use uh, Celsius, it is minus 10 degrees. Feels like minus 16. So while it is still frigid, it is not quite as god awful cold as it was earlier. And there's a high today of 21 degrees Fahrenheit. Ooh. And of course, there's light snow now. Not that anyone will care what the weather's like where I am, but I'm just adding something to it. And of course, what I find funny is there are, of course, not, wow, 11 people in chat. I was a little surprised. Was about ready to look at the number, and I figured, oh, well, I saw 7 thumbs up. I would say a reasonable amount, particularly considering this is not a normal stream for me. And I do hope that you do get to feeling better and get some rest, Dave. Know what you feeling too badly. Let me look. I'm going to try to message a couple of people who normally aren't awake when I'm on early. And let's see. Yeah. Maybe I ought to. Go ahead and post that link in the normal place I do. And we're going there. And then, of course, the StreamYard link. Of course, if LDG had gone to bed when he should have before, he should have been on by now, in which we would be watching him doing the what I can't think of what it's called right now, where he is saying that it is just better than. Oh well, let's see here. Let me look here now. Let me go ahead and send a message since I see they're on, but just out of curiosity, we'll go ahead and send them a link anyhow. Because, yeah, why not? Okay. Don't see him in the list there. Kind of annoying. And we sent this personal link. Even though that one. Let's see, one person. Okay, there's another person. And of course, I'll go ahead and send Bird one. And let's see here. Them one. And let's see here. And good morning, Michael T. Headed out to the doctor's appointment, so I can't interact much, but I wanted to say hi. That's funny because you're one of the people I actually sent an invite to just in case you wanted to join. But since you're going to the doctor, I don't think that's going to be happening. I hope it's nothing too serious, at least. And hello, Thomas Potts. How are you this morning? And yes, Jedi Bill is awake and streaming. Of course, he started. Let's see here. When did I start? I started 14 minutes ago. Let's see what he. So he started 3 minutes ago, and of course, there's always room for everybody here on YouTube. And hello, Resolute Germ. What's going on today? Let me go ahead and as like yesterday. Let me go ahead and send you the link today. And there we go. There we go. I got it out to a few people in case they're interested. And it's no problem, Michael. It's just wanted to be nice and let you know that if you wanted to come on, of course, like you said, you have a doctor's appointment. So, my God.
Hello.
Hello.
You all right? How's it going?
How was your how was your afternoon there?
Oh, not too
Almost
bad.
evening.
I was just slaying zombies, and I saw you came online, so I thought, oh, I've not been on for a little bit. It's a good opportunity, so I'll pop in, see how things are going.
And Resolute Germ says the doctor's going to tell him what's wrong with his knee today. Uh huh. Yeah, I'm supposed to have a doctor's appointment tomorrow. I'm thinking about canceling it because there's really very little purpose in going.
How come?
Because the wound care doctor is going to be gone. He wants me to go see my primary doctor because he's out of town this week, and I would. There's very little point in going. There's not much that the doctor can do. He'll look. He'll see what's wrong.
And he'll tell you what you already know, more than
And
likely.
exactly.
Gotcha. Yeah, I've been there, done that. Sucks. So what's been going down in Capperstown? Anything exciting?
Oh well, let's see here. Uh, going to have to, particularly with the bad weather that's been going on, going to have to modify some things that are going on. Like I normally like to have cereal or something in the morning or whatever.
Right.
Well, the local store, because of the extremely cold weather, had a pipe break right over the heating element.
Oh dear.
Yes. So not only was there water damage, not only was there electrical damage, but of course the room or the store was filled with steam, therefore causing water damage. And I assume you're having tea or something.
I'm making a coffee as quiet as I can, but I'm making. Well, no, actually, I'm having a hot chocolate. I can't lie. It's the time of year for hot chocky wocky, you know.
Oh, yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Okay, that's that done. Hopefully, it wasn't too loud and obnoxious.
And of course, Dave does not care for hot chocolate. Well,
That's all right.
shame on you,
Sweet
Dave.
girl.
Yes, to each their own.
Maybe he prefers an Irish coffee. Hmm?
Probably.
A wee
Nothing
dram
wrong
of
with
whiskey in my toddy. Hmm? A wee dram of whiskey.
that. Oh,
Oh,
I
you're up
could
to
probably.
water damage, not hot chocolate, he says.
Oh,
That's fair
yes,
enough.
yep. Oh, yes, yuck to water damage. That is definitely a yuck because, unfortunately, with that store closed, there were other little stores around that had uh, some of the necessities that, well, since the main store is closed, everything else was bought out at the other stores. because people are just plain stupid.
Oh yes. A person is smart, but people are dumb, panicky animals. One of my favorite movie quotes.
Because it's like, oh, well, this other store's closed, so let's buy these other two stores out of everything they have. Because that really helps anybody.
Well, it's the toilet paper thing all over again, right? People just start panic buying.
Oh, yeah. And unfortunately, now it's like milk and bread and blah, blah, blah. It's like, oh, jeez.
Pirate Ahead asks what's wrong with an Irish coffee. Absolutely nothing.
Not a
Absolutely
bloody
nothing
thing.
at all. I'm not a big fan of strong spirits. I don't like whiskey, and I don't like vodka, and I don't like brandy. It goes back to my 18th birthday, where I celebrated by drinking pretty much one of everything, and it made me exceedingly sick. And ever since then, just the smell of whiskey, vodka, any strong spirit makes me fake puke. Makes me what do you got? A dry heave. Makes me dry heave. So I can't do that anymore. But I do put Baileys in my coffee sometimes. I do like Baileys in my coffee.
Nothing wrong with that at all.
People used to say to me, Baileys is a girl's drink. I just look them square in the eye and say, do I look like the kind of guy who gives to Flying S that you think I'm a bit girly?
That would be a no.
Bearing in mind I'm 6'2", about 280 pounds, and I look like a mountain man. Big hairy mountain man. Yeah. I was once telling I was telling my missus one time about this car accident I had, which was entirely not my fault. I had right of way, and some dude pulled out of a side junction, completely blind, in the rain, and there was traffic blocking his view. It was a completely blind turnout, and I just went straight in the side of him. And we both pulled over, and there was no damage to my car whatsoever. It was an old Lada Russian
Mhm.
Russian built car, so it's just like it's all steel subframe.
Oh, yeah.
So there's not a scratch on my car, and his entire passenger side door was completely stoked in. And we both pulled over. He got out of his car and he walked up to me, and I just looked him up and down. I said, "Look, mate, you don't have a leg to stand on. You pulled
Yeah.
out a blind side road." I said, "There's no damage to my car, so I don't care. Shall we just call it quits?" He was just like, "Okay." And I was explaining this to my missus, and I said, "He looked absolutely petrified. I don't know why he was so scared." And she says, "Well, you are 6'2" and 280 pounds. He was probably scared of you." And I'm like, "Oh, I didn't think about that." So I've only ever had one accident that was my fault. I've been in 3 accidents, only one of which was my fault, and that was when I was fresh out of driving school. I was a noob, and I took a corner a little bit fast in the rain, and I ended up going through a stone wall. That was my fault, but otherwise, never been in an accident that was my fault.
That, yeah, unfortunately has happened, where something, go get into an accident. And I was in one accident that I was partially at fault with, but I also was, uh, mm, part of it was also equipment failure, and the other person was also at fault. So it kind of
Yeah,
all mixed together to be a disaster.
that sucks. Well, Parrot ahead. The stone wall looked at me funny, so I figured I'd drive through it and teach it a lesson. That's what it did to me. So, have you seen the? Well, I'm sure you have. Gina Carano's Cara Dune toys are going through the roof in price now.
I'm not surprised at all.
They're going to be worth so much money in 10, 15 years. I mean, they're already worth 3-4 times what they were last week. But give it 5 or 10 years, they're going to be real collector's items. And she's now #1 most popular actor on IMDb's popular actor list. So can't keep a good girl down.
Oh no. Not at all. It's good to hear, though, that she's.
It makes me sick how hypocritical these big companies are and the Twitter rights are and stuff. I'm not going to get into politics because I know you don't like that on your channel, but it makes me so sick how one-sided everything is.
The problem is it tends to be, absolutely one-sided. And for whatever reason, it's like the other side doesn't even exist. Because, oops.
Well, one side can do no wrong and the other side can do nothing but wrong, right?
Exactly.
But how do you combat an ideology that paints people as a victim, regardless of whether they are or they aren't? It's so hard to combat that because if you argue against that thing, you just come off as being that you're victim blaming or you're picking on someone that's already picked on, or
Yeah.
So it's a very clever way of fighting your ideological and political battles to paint yourself as the victim, because it's very hard to come up against that and not look like a douchebag. So it's smart. I'll give them that. So, have you been watching any shows or movies lately? Any good sci-fi?
Not, unfortunately, not really been much to watch. I've tried. In fact, I asked a few people for some suggestions yesterday, and I'm going to be looking into those as well. But
Well, I don't know what stuff you have access to at the moment, but Sci-Fi is doing Resident Alien, Alan Tudyk. That's very good. I'm thoroughly enjoying that.
oh yes, I do have access to that. Currently, I do have access to. Now, of course, there's always the free streaming services that are available. But I do have access to Amazon Prime, and that's it right now. Yes.
Amazon Prime. I recommend Raised by Wolves. It's got elements of well, I say elements. It's kind of very heavily based on atheism versus theism.
Mhm.
But it does a pretty good job of showing both sides, pros and cons, and it does keep you guessing as to who's the good guy, who's the bad guy, all that kind of stuff. And one minute you'll think the whole thing is pro-atheist, the next thing you'll think the whole thing is like, well, actually, maybe theism has its place. So it's good, but it's all based on this premise of Earth's history eventually come to a head, whereas there's a world, and there's all the atheists who are against this world religion. So there's this massive war between basically this one the atheists. and they pretty much pound the planet into dust. So they had to send out the remaining population to repopulate the planet because Earth is pretty much dusted. But they picked up where two androids landed on this alien planet with about 6 or 8 embryos.
Mm-hmm.
They have to bait and raise, and so this female android and a male android called mother and father, and they're raising kids on this foreign planet, raising them as atheists because religion leads to war and stuff. And then it turns out a bunch of these religious type theists turn up at the same planet. They crash land on the same planet. So you kind of have this tension where the war was over, but they're still theists and atheists. So they've got to kind of make this tentative kind of truce when they meet up and stuff. So, but it's good sci-fi. It's Ridley Scott is the producer on it. How much influence he had on the actual thing, I don't know, because quite often when you see these big names listed as producers, sometimes they're just putting their name on it to help it sell. But there is a lot of, to my mind, there's a lot of Ridley Scott type stuff in there. So I think he was fairly heavily involved in it. But it's good. I definitely recommend it. Just check out the trailer. It's called Raised by Wolves.
Raised by Wolves. Okay.
Why is Bird here? We haven't even mentioned his name yet. You're supposed to wait till we mention you 3 times.
Oh, he's been here, which is
He's a lurker.
Yeah, he was breaking up, then it stopped. So yeah, that's
Yeah, see, those are not spoilers. That's the premise of the show. All of that is in the show trailer, dude. Oh, For All Mankind is back Friday. Oh, cool. I quite enjoyed that. I was very concerned about that. It's basically the way they sold it is it's alternate history where they send women to the moon instead of men, but actually it's not that at all. It's more of a what if scenario, because historically the Russians, I think, were going to put a woman in space. What is the premise of what if the Russians were trying to be the first ones to put a woman on the moon and the Americans beat them to it? So it's kind of it's more about what would happen if men and women were treated more equally earlier on in the game than they had been, because we had like the equal rights for women in the 50s and the 60s, but women didn't really make a strong showing in the workplace until like the 80s,
Mm-hmm.
So this is more a case of, well, what if it was men and women that were in the space race for NASA? And it's a pretty good show. It's pretty well balanced. There's 1 or 2 moments where you can tell they're going a little bit woke, but it's palatable because the bulk of it is just, yeah, I can see that. I can see how that would happen. I think it accurately represents the attitudes between men and women and work ethic from that era, from the 50s and the 60s, rather than painting every dude as an asshole. It actually I think gives a fairly balanced picture. So that's I quite enjoyed For All Mankind, so I'm looking forward to seeing season 2. And it's got Joel Kinnaman in it. Joel Kinnaman's a good actor. He was the guy that was in love with Enchantress in Suicide Squad, and then he was the lead in season 1 of Altered Carbon on Netflix. Good evening, Yvette.
Yes. Good evening, Yvette. How are you this evening? Well, at least we can hear that you like to have your drink well mixed.
That's the problem with hot chocolate is over time it separates and then the chocolate powdery stuff goes to the bottom and gets all claggy. So you have to keep re-stirring it. So yeah, you've got two there. You've got because those are no, actually I think All Mankind is on Apple, so you might not be able to get All Mankind, but yeah, Raised by Wolves I recommend. There are other ones. There are other good shows on Amazon, but I'm blanking on what they are at the moment. Oh, they've got The Expanse. I think is on Amazon Prime. I tried watching the first few episodes of it. I found it a little too slow. I could see what they were getting at, and I could see it was well written, well acted. But it was a little. The first two episodes are quite good. The first episodes are mostly based out in space,
Right.
and there's a little bit of spacey action. But when it gets to episode 3, they start focusing more on like the colonial stuff, like what's happening back on Earth and what's happening in like major space stations and things like that. So it becomes a little more grounded, if you will, which is fine. But they start getting into the politics of things, which again is not. It's not like pushing ideology or stuff, but it is politics, and politics can be a little boring, even when it's well represented. When it's well
Right.
represented. So it got a little too slow and heavy for me around about episode 3, episode 4. But you might like it. You never know.
No, I've tried watching it, and no, it's definitely not my cup of tea, so to speak. Um, the funny thing is, I mean, there are people who absolutely love it, and I'm glad they do.
Yeah.
Uh, I'm watching it going, I don't know what you see, but cool. You like it.
I'm just glad for there to be another show out there that is just, you know, it's written for story's sake, not for agenda's sake, and it's doing well. For me, that's a good thing, whether I like the thing or not. Um, if it's doing well and it's not pushing an agenda from either side, then I'm very happy for it. Monster Hunter. Yitzy's asking about Monster Hunter. Is it another Mila Jovovich debacle or not? Well, it's Mila Jovovich being directed by her husband, um, which was the same case with Resident Evil movies. So I imagine if you like the Resident Evil movies, then you may like this one as well. I hear basically that if you're a big Monster Hunter fan, if you're really into the lore and the canon of Monster Hunter, then you're going to be pissed. But if you just like a good monster action flick, a popcorn muncher with no brain, then apparently it's pretty good for that. So there you go.
And that's, yeah, I can understand then why there would be people who would be diehard fans of that franchise who would go, no.
Yeah. I mean, I've played the game. I'm not like I've never really been into the Monster Hunter series. I got the Monster Hunter World game when it came out. Thoroughly enjoyed it, and I can definitely see that there's a huge kind of Japanese medieval fantastical lore deeply embedded in the story and the world of Monster Hunter, which doesn't seem to be really represented by the movie. So I can see where you would watch the movie and go, "Yeah, this is a pile of shit. It's nothing like the game." But it does. The trailer of the movie does look like it's a pretty decent, take your brain out and eat your popcorn action flick.
Which, obviously the popcorn flicks have their place.
Oh yeah,
Not generally my my thing, but it's not all bad.
Some of my favourite movies are brain out popcorn flicks. You know, I mean, you look at some of the greats from the 80s, Big Trouble in Little China. I mean, there's no, there's no greatness to that movie. It's not the most intelligent script in the world. Everything about it should not work. You write it on paper and hand it to someone, they'd probably puke on it at the whole idea of it. But you watch the movie and it is just start to finish, balls to the walls, ridiculous B movie fun. Hello, Bird.
What's up? What's up? What's up? Bird in the house.
Dear God.
How are you doing, sir?
Not bad. How are you guys doing?
Doing okay.
All right.
Did I catch you talking about For All Mankind a couple minutes ago?
Yeah, I was just saying how they
I
kind
really
of
enjoyed it.
yeah, they kind of sold it a little bit as it could be really work, but I felt it wasn't really sold. There was one or two moments where you could see they were just putting something in there for the SJW to be happy about. But generally speaking, like 90%, I thought was pretty well balanced. And
Yeah,
story itself
yeah.
is very compelling.
The problem is that the people I knew talking about it obviously didn't know what they were talking about when they described it to me. So I'm glad I gave it a chance.
Yeah, I think a lot of its detractors, probably speaking, based on just having seen the trailer, to be honest. Because as I said, the trailers do kind of push it a little bit towards this is our super feminist theory, but it really is not.
Damn
it.
I'm afraid I've caused you to robot, Aber.
You son of a-
Yeah, I can barely understand anything you're saying.
All right.
I can drop out. I
No.
don't have much to say.
No.
Okay, because once it goes, it's gone. Have fun.
No, Aberdam. I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it. I think it was already going anyhow.
Damn it. Thomas Potts says, how are you? O2 levels? Much better today. Well, better today, Thomas. More like I'd expect them to be, and not even using the extra oxygen, and they're decent. So far so good. I am planning to do DS9 Wednesday at 4 p.m. Eastern. I guess I should get that set up because I would like to finish as early as possible, as tonight at 5 p.m. Eastern, though he's usually a little late. Orville Nation is doing his 5,000 subscriber Lactum celebration stream. So, if we get there around 30 minutes late, usually like 90-minute stream for DS9, that's perfectly acceptable. And I've got we are just a few episodes away from season 5, and I'm gonna have some big news for season 5. So
Really?
a little bit of changes. Yeah, I like to change things up a little with each season. When we changed to season 4, I got a new thumbnail and got some new graphics. Hold on. Hello? 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 Yeah. I don't think anybody's there. I can hear some noises. Like the phone's picked up. Hello? Hello, are you there?
Sounded like a robocall.
Probably, especially since it was a phone number very similar to my own. It's either a neighbor, which I don't know, or well, always hoping when it's a real person. But even real people are too expensive to make robocalls, to make spam calls these days.
Well, computers are easier now.
It's like another human being got replaced by a robot. Abraham says it was Gina Carano calling Bird, but she got starstruck. Son of a bitch.
Of course you
Easton's,
did. Go for it.
but I like Kirk Gangster jumping up on the pool table. No, that's not changing. That's well for the time being. That's not changing. That's just part of my intro. That's not tied to DS9 specifically. So anyway, yeah. So today is to the death, and I think there's maybe 2 or 3 more episodes after this, and then we hit season 5.
Cool. Looking forward to season 5.
The
I
problem
know.
is
Yes.
that's past. We're already past the halfway mark.
Yep.
Now the episodes only get better and better, but damn, we're getting closer to the end. I still got, I don't know, 1.5 more years at least of streams. But by the way, speaking of that, I've been meaning to check my channel, and I keep getting, what's that called? Interrupted? No. When something else happens that you weren't planning, whatever.
Huh?
Anyway, okay. I checked my channel. I listen. I greatly respect Rock Solid, but his opinion on keeping videos listed. I'm not blaming him. It was my choice to make the attempt, but in keeping a bunch of live streams listed, it was causing my channel to nosedive. I lost 20 to 30 subscribers since I made that change. And then yesterday I went back and I unlisted most of the live streams. The only live stream I didn't unlist was the Disney Cancel Disney, because that one got actually a bunch of views, and wasn't particularly long, or it was long, but it still got a bunch of views. Anyway, it wasn't a normal live stream, and since doing that, I've not lost any more subs.
Cool.
So hopefully I get a video out. I know I've been saying this forever, but I got an idea on a way to shoot a video. If I can get it out this week, maybe it'll help bring the channel numbers back up a bit. And in the meantime, if I could just stop losing them now that I've re-unlisting videos. I'll be in a decent spot.
And hello, Cast in the Shadows. What's going on?
Shalom, Chaverim. Hey guys, what's going on?
Not
I'm just
much.
doing some. Actually, you mentioned Neil, like you're trying to get videos out. Yeah, I keep saying that too, and I am working on a video. Just like this is really the first video. I'm not scripting, but I'm writing down notes for, because I don't like. Sometimes I notice that when I do a video, I usually do them off like no writing anything down beforehand, and I'll make a I'll after I upload the video, I'll go, oh man, I forgot to talk about this, and then I'll mention it in the next video. But like at least this way I can kind of get that out of the way now.
Yeah.
So.
Aberjam UK. Whenever a bird says the words, I have an idea, orphans get nervous.
That's horrible. Funny, but horrible.
Oh, Rush Limbaugh died.
Oh, wow.
Oh man, I'll be honest. I spent many hours listening to Rush, mostly when I was a kid. I was in junior high school, and if I was homesick from school, he used to have a TV show that would come on at 11:30 a.m. And I just thought it was hilarious. And then when I got older and my first Jeep's radio was stuck on 770 AM on the AM dial, I couldn't change it. It happened to be the channel Rush was on from 12 to 3, so I'd often hear his broadcasts. Became a bigger fan. Oh man, he went through a lot of personal, I don't say tragedy, but yeah, personal problems. Fuck, Twitter banned him, and they knew he was dying. He was within weeks of dying, and they banned him anyway. What fuckers? I'm sorry, Twitter. You are sick puppies. The man's on his deathbed and you ban him from fucking Twitter. Or Facebook. One of them banned him. And he was like, literally, let the man die in peace. Fuck's sake.
So what have you got going on, Cast in the Shadows? Anything?
I'm just working on two videos as we speak right now. I'm working on a news video right now. Doing some, I won't say editing, but I'm getting stuff ready for it, I should say. Like kind of
Cool.
B-roll. So I'm gonna do this is the first video I'm gonna do that actually like B-roll footage in the background. And I'm working on the whole Gina Carano video because I keep telling people I'm gonna make a video on that because I am. So.
Well, I can say this. I am not going to be making a Gina Carano video because I know everybody else will be making them and will be making them far superior. So,
well, I'm not doing the whole Star Wars this that because normally you know me, normally I'm not covering Star Wars news. But I'm going to be talking about the whole importance of why we need history. It's pretty much so it's tied to the Gina Carano thing, sort of. It's more
Right.
so like you can look at this video, regardless of the news or not.
And yes, 47 Yorktown. It is it's sad news to hear about Rush Limbaugh. Hopefully he had some peace in his passing.
One of the interesting things about Rush is that as much as people vilified him and certain people, Seth MacFarlane, he still had Rush appear, and Rush appeared in Family Guy on at least one, if not two occasions as himself.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it was awesome that Seth MacFarlane, who's politically the opposite of Rush, was able to at least get him on, and they were both able to overcome their differences for the sake of humor and entertainment. Not something you see often these days.
No. Unfortunately, it's usually very rare. So, by the way, how is Mama Pray this afternoon? Yeah, it is afternoon.
Tired. She's tired. She's
It's
taking
not
it
afternoon
easy
yet.
today.
It's noon.
Well, it's afternoon here because it's after
Dude, we're both in the
noon.
city. It's 12:27. It's not the afternoon just yet.
But as soon as it becomes 12:01, it's afternoon.
That is correct.
True, but it doesn't feel like afternoon.
And Yitz is asking for Sassy Cam. I think that Sassy's practically asleep.
Can't do a Sassy Cam because Sassy is behind Mamo Prey. And I'm sure Mamo Prey doesn't want to be on camera right now.
And she needs her rest, so. So. Oh, now that would make a different kind of Sassy Cam if you had Mamo Prey on cam. Yeah. Using Yitz's. No, not a Sassy Cam like that. Oh. But, so how far along are you on the processing the video, Bird?
What video?
For today for.
Oh, it's all done. Actually, I should put up the YouTube since I already know the time. Let me do that. Go live. Schedule stream. Choose last week's Star Trek Deep Space Nine. We reuse settings. I change it to public. Okay, from For the Cause, change to the Death. And live commentary. I probably should change that. It's not the most interesting. Season 4, episode 23. Kapla all, welcome to DS9 Wednesday. Today we will be watching and change 22nd to 23rd episode of the 4th season of Star Trek Deep Space Nine. We changed For the Cause to the death. In this episode, let's see. In this episode, the USS Defiant crew must team up with a Vorta and Jim Hadar strike force to take out a squadron of rogue Jim Hadar who have found an ancient but functioning Iconian gateway, which allows them to threaten anywhere in the entire galaxy. It's a real shame none of the Voyager crew ever ran across an Iconian gateway.
Yeah.
They could have used that to get home. Will the two crews be able to work together to defeat a common enemy? Also, Keiko is in a shuttle accident. Keiko has an accident, and her unborn baby, is nearly lost. Okay.
And Thomas
I gotta
Potts.
say,
Go ahead.
some of the best episodes come from, well, at least some of the best parts of episodes come from the fact that Kira ends up carrying Keiko's baby. And we get some of those episodes where O'Brien and Kira kind of almost form a relationship or have thoughts of a relationship.
Oh, yes.
And Keiko doesn't get it, and she's like, "Yeah, you should go with her to Bajor, and yeah, she needs help, and blah 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 blah." And O'Brien's scared because he doesn't know what's going to happen if he does.
And she's like, yeah, go. Keiko's like, yeah, I don't know if I'd be doing that. Let's see here. Thomas Potts. Prince Philip, 99 years old, is in the hospital. I wonder if his former babysitter, Auntie Trucker, knows.
Prince Philip is in the hospital. Yeah, well, some things weren't meant to be, Prince Philip. I assume.
I would hate to be 99 years old and in the hospital for any reason.
Just hate to be in the hospital regardless of age,
True.
to be honest. But if I did have to be in the hospital, I guess it would be nice to be the crown prince of England, the UK. Whatever his official term is.
I don't know what he's prince of. Prince of something.
Well, he's not Wales,
No.
right? There's a
Let's see here. Ah, Duke of Edinburgh.
Duke of Edinburgh, Duke of Edinburgh. That doesn't sound right.
I love how they have Prince Philip, Duke of Edinburgh, is a member of the British royal family. Really? I never would have guessed that. And good almost afternoon, Professor.
Hello, Cap. Damn you, bird.
Hey, what's the matter?
I think Kuroga has taken over my city.
What happened?
Well, everything has happened.
Did they start lining up? Piling up orphans?
Well, that might be next.
If you see any vans going down the street saying "free candy for orphans," it's a pretty good shot.
So you authorize vans driving down the street with free candy for orphans.
Yep,
That's good to
you
know.
heard
Yeah,
it.
but we're not lying. We do give each orphan a free piece of candy if they join up.
Wow.
And by join up, of course, we mean just get in the van. And by free candy, I mean half an M&M.
I think
still
it's a little more than
counts.
just getting in the van.
Well, once they're in the van, then they hear our pitch to become a uranium worker, and everybody. Well, once they hear the pitch, it's in the bag.
Well, can you recite this pitch for us? I'd like to hear it.
I don't remember it offhand. I could ask somebody for a copy one day. Our sales team takes care of it. I'm not really a salesman.
Okay, who heads up your sales team?
It depends.
It depends. It gets better.
Our
Okay,
sales team follows Terran Empire rules, so there's a lot of turnover in the sales department. I'll just say that.
Well, then is your position threatened a lot? Bird?
No, because they can't get out of the sales department.
Oh, so it's just the sales department that acts like the Terran Empire.
It's just the sales department.
I see.
Yeah, obviously it would be crazy to run the Empire with those rules.
What rules?
Yeah, you kill the person ahead of you to increase in rank. Stuff like that.
So you don't want anyone to try to do that, to take over.
Well, I don't know. Your nephew seems to be trying to do that.
I tend to agree. And I think, honestly, there would be a lot of people supporting that action.
Agreed.
Now, Mama Prey would not be one of them, however.
I'm not so sure of that. She's pretty fond of Nephew Prey.
True. She could probably be bought off.
Yeah.
No response, Bert?
Sorry, Sassy was going nuts.
Didn't hear a word.
Is
Can
there
you
a?
repeat?
Well, I muted it, so you certainly would have heard that. Is there apostrophe? Yeah, there is. Gem apostrophe Hadar. Okay. No, because YouTube isn't showing it in the autocomplete.
I would not be surprised. I would be surprised if they did.
Yeah, I'd be surprised as well. And Casting the Shadows is awfully quiet down there.
Probably working on a video.
Oh. What video?
News video for Halo: The Master Chief Collection.
And Andrea Seabrook woke up too late for this morning and heard talking about Kuroga. Oh. Man, that 42.
God damn it.
What happened, Bird?
I got to one character over in the tag limit.
Oh, man.
I hate it when it happens.
Is there anything I can delete? Oh, I forgot to put Worf back, so there we go.
Yep.
Worf. So he takes up 4 characters. That's enough. I had 5.
Cool.
There we go. Perfect 500 characters being used.
LDG would be proud of you.
And now I will keep the live chat on, so hopefully I don't miss any chats that people put into it.
Hopefully. But you never know.
Good
Thomas,
morning, Andrea.
hello,
And,
Thomas Potts. I'm sorry, Bird.
No, it's okay. I was saying. Thomas says we need a reporter to interview the dictator of Kuroga.
Agreed.
No, Thomas, I'm not working. Well, I was working my second job earlier this morning, but my primary job, no. We've been shut down most of the last week. Didn't work last Thursday because of ice. Friday, we delayed opening until 11 a.m., and then they sent us home at 3 p.m., so it was a short day on Friday. They closed Saturday. We're closed on Sundays normally, so Sundays were just not there. Monday was a holiday, so we were closed for that. We wouldn't have been open anyway because we were buried in under 10 inches of snow. And that's a lot for here. And then Tuesday, we were closed because of all the issues going on between the weather and the water and the electric being out, and same with today. We had some freezing rain overnight, and parts of the town are still out of electricity and now water. And other parts, they can't drink the water that they do have, and the rest of us are supposed to boil the water if we're going to use it, and they're telling us not to use it unless we have to. So, yeah, things are a mess here. And the roads, they're just snow-covered, icy, and yeah, it's just crazy down here.
Let's see here now.
Andrea is going to stream live later this afternoon just to get
Awesome.
started.
That's good
How
to hear.
cool. How cool.
And what time are you going to be streaming?
She wants to avoid Berto Prey 5 streams. So I'll be
Good.
streaming at 4 p.m. Eastern. Probably till 5:30, but
I think PJ has a stream at 5:30.
yeah, that's why
This
I
evening.
wanna.
I only have a
That's
Twitch.
why I'm getting an early start.
Orville Nation.
I have a Twitch stream scheduled for today. And that's about it.
And I don't know how you got in first, 47 Yorktown. It wasn't showing it listed for me until just a minute ago. Smartass.
He has
He beat me in
connections.
there. Well, he's also got the green ball with his name. So
What?
the number 5, the
Right.
He knows the secret link you can get to always get to my next live stream that I've scheduled, whether you can see it or not. Which is just youtube.com/BertoPrey5/live.
And Bird, why are you here? You're late. You should be over on your show.
Why are you here?
Already late on his own show. For shame.
You know that's not how it works, Professor. I refuse
Well-
to believe you don't understand how it works. You're too smart.
Well, 47 Yorktown says you're late as well. I mean, and Captain Trick says you're late. I mean, we can't all be wrong.
Yes, you can.
Hey, it's-
No, we can't.
Let's see here. And for
Tom
those,
says that,
Good.
they have gotten about 50 inches of snow so far this winter. Good for you, Thomas. That would completely destroy us down here if we got 50 inches of snow.
and for those wanting to let Bert know he's late, go ahead and click the link. Open a different tab, of course. Click the link and tell Bert he's late.
It is.
It'll be me plus a couple of teenagers today. Should be fun. Being the mother here, I expect to be knocked around a bit. I'm sorry. Not sure who I'm sorry for though, but I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry.
Be sorry for the mother.
Exactly.
I'm sorry, Andrea. Oh, even Dave G Sound is saying you're late, Bird.
Wow, not Dave.
Oh, now Thomas is being contrary.
Thomas is a contrarian.
He is. He has to go against the flow. Dave G Sound says, late is late, indeed.
Yes, Dave. And you, I hope you are getting some rest. I know you have your phone and you're laying down, but I hope you're actually resting some and not just chatting.
Bird, I don't know if you heard the news, the breaking news.
Death of a popular radio person.
Yes.
Yes, I heard. Very sad.
It is.
I am waiting for the phone call though to take over the Golden EIB
Late is late.
microphone.
I wonder.
Were you a frequent caller into the show, Bird?
No, I don't think I ever actually called in. Haven't actually listened in many years, but it was quite a few years during college when I've told you guys my AM radio was stuck. My only radio in the Jeep was an old manual AM radio that was stuck on 770 WABC, which happened to be the talk station in New York, which happened to have Rush on 12 to 3, and also happened to have the Yankee games on. So I became quite a Yankees fan. Now, I was already a Rush Limbaugh fan because when I was in high school or even junior high school, when I would stay home sick from school, he used to have a half-hour TV show on midday
Yeah,
that
I
I
did.
always thought was hilarious.
They showed it where I was at like 11:30 at night.
Same here.
I think mine was actually 11:30 in the morning. They would show it.
Now, I'll forgive you, Bird, for being a Yankees fan.
Mhm.
Wait, what do you mean you have to forgive him for being a Yankees fan?
And just as I said, I'll forgive him.
You know, I'm also a Yankees fan, right?
Well, I forgive you too, Mando.
Isn't there a good team you like?
Should
Or?
we forgive you for not being a Yankees fan?
Well, you can do that if you like.
Can we forgive him for not being a Yankees fan? I don't know.
Wow, I
Well,
forgive
these
you.
days
You
I'm
can't
not.
forgive me.
These days, I wouldn't call myself a Yankees fan or any type of professional sports fan. So
Okay.
that was a period of my life where I was.
And greetings, mountains of Elysium.
So, Bird, were you a Jets or a Giants fan?
Nets. I'm a Giants fan.
I really didn't care so much about football, but if push came to shove, whichever team was doing better.
Which is,
So the Giants.
which is usually Giants.
Yeah,
So-
usually.
I mean, let's put it this way. I was very happy when they won that Super Bowl over the Patriots.
Oh, what?
Oh,
That's
I
That
was
a
too.
great.
2012.
That was a great. Might have done it again, but I'm talking about before I got sick. So like 2007 maybe or something.
There was 2008
Yeah.
and then 2012.
Okay, so the 2008 one is the one I'm talking about.
Because they played the Patriots in both and won both.
Right, the 2008 one was Patriots had a perfect season going,
Yeah.
except for that game. Yeah, that was great.
Really awesome catch.
Eli Manning, top
Yep.
of his game.
Thomas Potts says, I forgive Jeff for being a Browns fan.
Well, I forgive you for being I won't even say it, Steelers fan,
Ooh.
Thomas Potts.
What about basketball? You guys a Nets fan, Knicks fan?
Oh, Cavaliers, of course.
I'm a Nets guy.
I hate all basketball.
And for hockey,
And hockey.
it's the Detroit Red Wings.
Rangers.
I've been to one hockey game, an Islanders game, because
I
it
think-
was near my college
I
when they
think
used
the
to
Rangers
play.
games.
When they used to play out in Nassau Coliseum, and I was going to Hofstra, so I was right there. It wasn't bad, I'll be honest. The worst game I've ever been to was a Knicks game. There was the seats were so tiny. It was so ridiculous, so
In a what
crowded.
game?
Knicks.
Ah.
Although the most crowded I'd ever been was at a Jets game. One football game I've ever been to was the Jets' final game of the season for the Jets. So it didn't even matter.
Right.
It didn't matter whether they won or lost. The stadium was still so packed. I'd been to dozens of baseball games over the years, but this was the first time I'd been to a football game, and I could not believe just how much more crowded the Meadowlands were compared to Shea or Yankee Stadium. It was literally impossible to move in the crowd for minutes at a time. Thankfully I didn't have to go to the bathroom because I couldn't even find it. It was so packed.
I'm not surprised.
But I got spoiled because when I would go to the baseball games, I'd been to a few where I had regular seats, but once I started working, we had a luxury box,
Mhm.
and I'd often get tickets to the luxury box. So for quite a few years, my baseball games weren't in the stands. It was going up to the box that had free food and drinks and whatever you wanted, they'd come around, and it was all on the company. And then you had a small section where you could sit right behind home plate and watch the game. It was like plus a TV in the box, like in the suite.
Yeah.
Personal bathroom for the suite. It was good stuff.
Of course.
And that was the
And,
old Yankee Stadium. I can only imagine what the new one was.
I'm sorry, Mountains of Elysium. Greetings, sir.
What's a luxury box? I think I said luxury.
Hey, Yosef, future guy.
Greetings, Yosef.
Future man.
Oh, it's just like Bird's Star Trek. What the hell is a Star Trek?
At least he's not calling it Star Trek.
Well, let's see here. We could watch Star Trek on Cinema Saturday. Sorry. To be an asshole. And we have not Ryan Johnson.
Hello,
No.
hello out there in YouTube land. How y'all doing today?
Hello,
Good,
not
good, how are
Ryan
you?
Johnson.
Busy.
I was out of it today, so I was just like, I'm taking a day from work. Even though today was a work from home day, I'm just like, I can't even deal with people. And one of those low mental states. I'm just like, I can't deal with anybody.
I'm in a low mental state, and I haven't worked in almost a week, other than a few
man.
hours on Friday.
I end up having to take a day every once in a while because I'm just like, you know what? I'm done. So I've just been like sitting back, listening on what's going on, and just vegging out.
The events in my city over the last week have just,
That's
just been
horrible.
Craziness.
That's horrible. Boy, I've been hearing about all that stuff, and I'm just like, what the?
Oh, as I said, I think Kuroga has taken over.
Probably.
You know what? Doesn't matter what it is. Just blame Kuroga.
Agreed.
I mean, Bird doesn't mind, so it's all good.
Well, that should be the new hashtag, blame Kroga. And if Bird wanted to actually, cash in on that, he would even have blame Kuroga merch. You could have a Hail Kuroga line and a Blame Kuroga line. That way he makes
It's
And I-
never
money.
going to be blame Kuroga. No.
I'm trying to
and hail
visualize like,
on Kuroga line.
blame Kuroga be, or would it just be text? Like just blame Kuroga on the T-shirt.
And yes, Joseph, the word I was looking for earlier was distracted. Thank you. I
And he
was
was
trying to
distracted
check
bird.
my YouTube numbers and I get distracted by other videos.
Any particular videos or just in general?
What are we talking about?
Wow.
Okay, we know Bert is distracted now.
Joseph, I just messaged you on Skype about something.
Oh, ouch, 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 Parrot Head.
Shall return for
I can't believe you're still using Skype, Bird.
I'd still be
Okay.
using AOL Instant Messenger if it allowed
Right.
me to.
True.
I can't believe you're still using AOL email.
It's great. I mean, it's not great, but it's convenient, and I'm not going to change an email address I've had forever.
Oh my God.
I've returned. What is this? Roses are red, violets are blue. Don't confuse the KY for the gorilla.
Talk about a bonding ritual.
Yeah.
Doc, I need
No,
a.
that's bonding involved. I want to say ritual.
The Devil in the Dark just posted by Anti-Trucker.
Oh, there's also was it roses are red, violets are blue. I'm trying to remember. Damn it, I gotta look it up. Cause I remember I made one a few years ago. It was a computer themed one. I can't remember what it is. We're talking 5 years ago now. So
That, of course,
I'm not. I went to look it up, and that's going to take like 4 hours. I don't have. Yeah, doing
Okay.
this.
Wow.
the heck?
What's going on there? Sounds like a vibrating device of some type.
What? I genuinely can't hear you right now. It's so fucking loud.
You're not supposed to use it in your ear.
God.
I genuinely,
I'm not going to ask. I'm not going to ask.
Say, oh, it stopped, and then it just keeps on going. Oh my god, what the fuck are they? What are they putting a vibrator to the fucking floor? I'm like tempted to take a broom and like hit the ceiling.
Sure. The ceiling. That's where it's coming from.
I mean, I can take the mic up to the ceiling, and you can listen for yourself. You'll notice it get louder.
No, I don't need it get any closer, but thank you.
We're talking about sounds, not not something enjoyable.
I was going to say something else, but I thought better of it.
Building.
Yeah, go for it.
No.
Let's see here. Okay.
Oh, I wish they had fixed the water here.
That's going to take a while, unfortunately.
I have
Yeah.
water bottles in the event that I don't have water. So
I do have
I learned the hard way a few years ago, so now I have.
I do have a fair amount of bottled water, but I'd like to wash my dishes.
Oh yeah, you need a lot of water for that. That's yeah.
I guess I could run my dishwasher, but they want us to conserve too. But
Well, one thing you could do is if you had a big enough pot, like for your silverware, you could always put some water in the pot. Go ahead, put it on boil, and then add some dish soap to it, and your like silverware and such. Not only would you have it cleaned, it would be water would be already soapy, and all you have to do is boil water to rinse it off.
true.
And you could use that water that was already soapy for anything else that couldn't fit into the pot.
Right. Well, Thomas, we know that already. I mean, anybody that's knows Bird at all is aware of that.
So Thomas said it. Okay, well,
Yeah, Thomas said that. Well, he
Here
typed it,
he's-
but
here he's defending Bird in his own stream, but wow.
I want to know how much he's paying you to defend him, Thomas.
That's a good question.
So
Can
how
I
much
get
is
that?
Bird paying you?
Can I get in on that action, or is that like an exclusive thing?
I wouldn't mind in on that as well.
Yeah, as long as the money's good, Bird.
I'm not paying
I-
anybody anything.
I'd get in on that too.
And well, let's see here. He isn't even paying to join, so he's not a friend of Kuroga or whatever paid level.
It's probably under the table, you know.
Ah, yes.
Isn't a lot of stuff we do under the table? No, just me.
That is so. Okay. I'm not sure where to go with that one. I don't know
I'm
what
not
you
gonna-
do under your table.
Yeah, I'm not going to touch that one.
No, I meant that we're all doing
I'm
under.
not going to look at it. I don't want to hear it.
Jesus Christ. Not that I was the one with the dirty thought.
Oh, trust me. No, you're the
Thomas
purist on the
Thomas
panel.
uses vibrators.
Let's see here. I don't know if so how is your time away from people, not Ryan Johnson, has it been helpful?
Oh, sorry. What was that? I zoned out completely. Oh,
Then it's been good.
yeah. I'm just, I mean, at least the day's going by.
I would continue to do what you were doing. Just zone out, relax.
I'm just like listening and, make fun of birds. Listening to people make fun of birds always a good way to cheer me up.
Now all we have to do is figure out a way to super chat Mamo Prey. Get her a PayPal link and just send her money to,
So we can just bypass bird.
Yeah.
I have no problem with that. Even better, find out a way to bypass, send him links that go to Anti-Tracker and have them actually loop back to Mamo Prey.
ooh,
So at the end of the day, that Mom Prey gets all the money.
Yes.
Yeah. Exactly. Of course, I'm sure with Bird knowing some computer programming skills and doing the website for Anti-Tracker, he could figure out a way to, divert some funds to Mama Prey. Just, not.
Or at least just put like a Kurogan fee on any transaction.
Yes. A 50% Kurogan fee for all transactions.
That sounds reasonable.
95% of proceeds to go to Mamo Prey. I mean, if he's going to do the programming, you might as well get something out of it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You got to put the work. You got to get a reasonable kickback.
Yeah, maybe this way Mamo Prey will be able to buy her freedom.
Give Bird just 1%, maybe 0.1%.
So will you allow Mamo Prey to buy her freedom?
Mamo Prey doesn't need to buy freedom.
She's what?
He can't
Well,
say
I mean,
the word.
I guess if
He
she
can't
had
say the
money,
word.
she could hire, a 24-hour nursing staff, which would allow her to have a little more freedom, but she still wouldn't go very far because she doesn't trust anybody. And I don't think she wants to go out to places, especially at this point. So honestly, I suspect all she would do would be hang out here and spend more time with Sassy and reading.
And Charlie.
And Charlie. Oh, Charlie. Yeah, she could bring Charlie.
Charlie the
See.
biting machine.
We could,
So this is actually a tease of a game I'll be playing starting this coming Tuesday.
Cool.
This is a game many have requested of me to play, but I had no way of recording it until now. And I'm going to start it and just show you guys exactly what it is.
at least, let's see here. Could have, Mamo Prey could play with Charlie and teach him how to hit Bird just right,
What is this game?
I will show you in a second. Hold on. Because there's no way I can actually tell you without. I can show you so much better than I can tell you. Hi.
Oh boy.
Yep. Oh, fuck.
I don't.
I should have recorded that so I can actually make that the trailer.
I like that. Avoid making loud noises.
What was that?
In the game, avoid making loud noises.
Yeah. Or avoid just trying to walk up to the alien to show people, hey, look, there's an alien.
Yeah.
Huh?
So
tried
Bird,
it.
Josh Street says, "Son of a bitch, Bird of Prey 5. Why did you look behind you and see your shadow now? We have 2 to 12 more months of winter."
I don't think it works that way, but yeah, I'm fine with blaming Bird for that. Sure, why not? Although we had the whole cold wave that you're all suffering through here in New York. We had that a week or two ago. You guys are behind.
Well, you are more set to handle that kind of cold and
Yes,
snow and ice up there than we are.
That's true. And wait, where are you?
West Central
West
Texas.
Central Texas.
Okay, yeah. So let's say that makes sense because that you guys usually don't get that weather. Oh fuck! Hi.
And thank you so much, Thomas.
No, no, you're supposed to go away. That's right, Ron. Okay, I'm beginning to remember why I only play this game once a year.
Now I'm going to have to.
It's my annual. You know, some people go to a doctor for an annual cardiac stress test. Yeah, I
Yep.
just play the game.
And as a reminder,
Oh fuck no! Oh, that was so fucking close.
Oh, look at that. Indoor family entertainment centers were given the okay to reopen at 25% capacity
Yeah.
starting on March 26th in New York.
Oh wait,
Wow.
wait, like entertainment centers, like your what's your face, like play centers, play places, and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. And then it says outdoor amusement parks in New York will be allowed to reopen with
Shit.
33% capacity on April 9th.
Oh, I'm scared now. Sorry, not because of what you said. Oh fuck! I knew I heard it. Shit.
Yeah, I can just imagine playing that game when it's at nighttime, all the lights are out, and all you have is all you have is that screen.
So I got this game on my Xbox One when it came out. I went to the local GameStop, picked it up, got the version that came with the Nostromo Crew DLC, and I was playing it for months on end that year, like when it came out at nighttime, lights off, and with my friend, and we were just like, it never scared me in the films when they had the tongue thing. This game is the only time I get scared when I see the tongue thing coming at me, the alien.
I love that clip. Thank you, Thomas.
And then you have and I've been playing it every year since I got it. Like every year for some reason around February, I just play this game because I mean, look, as scary as it is, it's really fun and I love the story. Absolutely love it. I mean, it's Alien 1.5. Story wise.
Yeah, Josh Street, you live where everyone runs around like chickens with their head cut off when it drops below 70. Where in the world is that? Probably
Oh.
somewhere in California.
I laugh when before all this, the way we live now, going into Manhattan, going out in the wintertime is like, if it gets hits 40, it's like everybody starts walking around in shorts and flip flops. I'm like, this is New York City, man. It's still cold. Especially when you turn down a certain block and it's like the wind just comes whipping straight at you. You don't have buildings to block it. Here I am, zipped up in my jacket and everything, and I'm like, it's freezing, and I see that, and I'm like, it just makes me shake my head.
Part of that also depends on what they're taking at the time.
That's true, but when you see more people than not dressing like that, it's like, okay, this is weird.
Oh. But actually, you know who was the first person to request that I play this game on the channel?
Who?
Jedi Bunny.
Ah,
Yeah, she and I are both huge Alien fans, so we were talking about it, and then it came up. All right.
So Josh Street, how bad did it get down there in Laredo? I know that there was snow along the Mexican-Texas border.
I would not think that would be a usual happening.
No. Well, the 10.1 inches of snow we got here is a record for 24-hour snowfall. We tied our second coldest temperature ever at -1 degree Fahrenheit. The coldest is -4.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
Would definitely prefer to not have that colder weather.
And we'll have, let's see, a week of below freezing temperatures. I don't know if that's ever happened here in recorded history.
no.
For tomorrow.
Damn it.
I'm going to see here.
Now, by Saturday, it's supposed to be in the 60s.
It was like 40 something here yesterday.
It got up to like 32 yesterday. So we were just at that freezing point.
Okay. Okay, yeah, there's no doubt I'm canceling my appointment for tomorrow. Stir it. I don't need it that bad.
It's right there, isn't it? Oh, fuck. Please don't come here. Please don't come here. Please don't come here. Oh, jeez.
Oh, geez. Now my dog's on the move.
Just went to event.
So what's the point of the game?
Well,
Survive?
so I'm playing Survivor mode because I'm actually going to stream the game itself. I'm just doing this to show it off right now. But essentially, you have to survive the alien.
The perfect game for Bird. Run away and hide.
It's pretty much you're on space. It's pretty much think Alien, like the first movie, but it's a game and it's got a new story, and it's extended for a longer period of time because you have to do everything. There's no like cinematic cuts between actions in the film. And you have a little motion tracker, which the alien and the androids and people can hear. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, fuck. Jeez. Okay. What? Why didn't I throw the flare? I was going to distract it. Damn it. Okay. Well, I don't have a lot of flamethrower left. That's not so good. I'm not going the right way either.
Let's see here. I'm going to check
No,
local
I-
news, see if there's any update on the water situation and the electrical situation and the road situation. And
Oh, it's right outside. Oh, he's investigating the flare.
And I have officially canceled that appointment.
Oh, don't turn around. Don't. Oh, fuck. He didn't see
Well,
me.
my wife has her second appointment for her COVID shot tomorrow. She's not looking forward to it because one of her friends has had the second shot and she's been like
No.
laid up for a while because at least 2 days where it's like, she feels like she's sick.
Nope.
Yeah, I've heard that. That's not been uncommon.
Yeah.
No.
Well, the thing is, my wife's off this week, so it's like if she's going tomorrow, the last thing she needs is to be laid up for the last bit of her time off.
I would definitely prefer to not be laid up.
What? To you
Time.
guys.
Off, yeah.
Are you guys all staticky for anyone else, or?
Cap is breaking up for me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Cap was breaking up.
I can always, I'll fix that. No problem.
I won't let me craft this. Oh, I need more scrap.
Let me check my work email real quick. See if I got hit with anything. Oh, good, nothing. It's always nice when people actually see my out of office emails and realize I'm not there.
I don't like that.
News around here sucks.
That's pretty much for all of us.
Yeah, I mean, there's rarely good news these days.
Well, I'm not saying I'm looking. Well, I am looking for good news, but I'm looking for any news right now, and it's like they don't update anything.
Please go away.
Oh, hold on, I'm gonna mute out for a second. My dog's driving me nuts because she wants it's her treat time.
Why do you torment me? It's right outside the vent.
I gotta say one thing about the news in Northern Ohio. It was updated. They always had up-to-date news there. Not down here. I think Bird fell asleep. Mountains of Elysium says, in my city, the coldest ever recorded was -8 degrees Celsius or 17.5 degrees Fahrenheit. The hottest was 29 degrees Celsius or 84.5 degrees Fahrenheit. We are similar or a little further north in Newfoundland, Canada. We rarely get snow. Well, we rarely get snow here, but we get colder than that here, and we also get hotter than that here.
No.
We don't get colder than that very often here, but we can. Now, we've had an unusual week of cold weather the past week, where we got much colder than that and stayed colder.
This is gonna come right back in, isn't it? I only have one shot left.
And welcome back, Cap.
Thank you. Let's see here. Somebody is backstage. Ah,
Oh, I don't know what happened.
The alien just came into the vent and tried to kill me.
cool.
No.
Well, you said tried to, which would imply that it did not succeed.
Yeah, but I used up all my flamethrower to get it out. It was about to pull a Dallas on me, for fuck's sake.
Pull a Dallas?
Yeah, from Alien. Remember Dallas?
Oh.
He was in the vent
yeah.
with the flamethrower.
Yeah,
So he
okay.
points the light
Yeah.
on the alien, just goes, surprise! And fucking eats him.
I got it. Sorry.
I think his mind was going somewhere else.
Sorry, I was away for a while. Did I miss anything?
You missed everything.
Oh, well.
Oh, we are not doing this, are we? Oh, I thought it was going to be like around the crates with the freaking alien. Oh, fuck. I'm just going to hide behind these crates. Lockdown stairwell failed.
Hmm.
Meet Beta and collect 2 crew cards. I collected 1. Okay, it's in the vents. So, come on. I see it. Oh, come on!
.47 Yorktown says, Professor Brainy Specs, Texas
Thursday's
is
cool right
invited. Texas is invited to become Canada's 11th province.
Oh, it's
Appreciate the invite. I think we'll stay where we're at. We're supposed to be in the 60s on the weekend, so I'll take that. I've had enough of this cold ice, snow. Now, if I was in Ohio, I would say differently. Bring on the cold ice and snow. Here, we're just not up to handling it.
Oh,
The infrastructure.
I got to go into work tomorrow, and this calling for snow in the morning.
Yeah.
that is just fucking creepy.
I'll have to go on site because we have new employees starting for next week, and I got to get their laptops finished setting them up.
Thomas Potts, yeah, I think we're all aware of Bird's code words. Away does mean sleeping.
What would be really interesting is if he were on my stream and we're reading
Yes.
other
Thanks for
chats.
What is it? Isn't 50% of the Krogan language translates into the word sleep?
Maybe.
I thought I saw it on the internet, so it must be true.
Yeah, it must be.
You know, you'd think knowing how the alien AI in this game actually works, like knowing the in-depth system that they use to program this AI, would make it less scary. No, it just makes it all. It just makes it worse. Hey, keep in
And
mind, I've
Mal-
been playing this game every year since it came out, and it doesn't get any less frightening.
And Mountains of Elysium says, Josh Street, in my wife's country, yeah, similar 80s would be winter temperatures. Ugh. Think you know.
Typical temperature around here during the winter is in the 40s or 50s. Occasionally 60s, occasionally colder, but well, no, the Josh Street, the other use of the word away for bird is watching Crystal Skull.
Oh my god! I just saw it come out of the vent. Where'd it go? Oh, back in the hidey hole. Shit, it's a really crappy hidey hole.
And
This
Mountains
is
of-
not my type of game.
No, this is
Definitely not.
I'm not a horror game. Oh, fuck! I'm not a horror guy. But for some reason, and this is the only horror
it
game
is.
I play. Yet it's also the scariest horror game from what I've talked to people about it. Fuck!
Uh-oh.
Hmm. And Andrea says, I keep dropping in, saying hi. Excuse me. Saying a couple things in chat and then having to leave again. Well, I'm sorry about that, Andrea.
Everything all right?
Probably busy working. Probably also having to get things set up for her stream later.
So, Andrea, what are you going to stream about tonight?
I'm actually gonna use one of these this time.
I wonder what'll happen.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Yes.
Andrea says, it's all good. Just running errands for my parents while I'm in town, which is rare.
Yes.
And 47 Yorktown, you're correct. Bird loves watching Crystal Skull.
Yep. Oh, where was he? He didn't see me. I don't even know which way I'm supposed to be going. Oh, hi. Come on!
Andrea says, stream is going to be me and my kid and a couple other teenagers. I'll be handing down the law. Yeah, right.
I'm
So
still waiting to see when my son's going to wake up. It's not even moved yet, and it's almost a quarter to 2.
Take care, Josh Street.
Yeah, take care.
Holy
Take it easy,
crap,
Josh.
Quarter to 2.
I've been up since 6:30.
And I've been awake since 4:30.
Well, that's what throws me because usually if my wife's working, she's waking up at like 4:30 in the morning, and now that she's off, I'm usually, depending on what day I have to go to work, I'm either up at 6:15 or I'm up at 7. Because she loves being a night owl. She'll be up until like 12, 1 in the morning watching stuff and then wake up late this week.
And yes, we need to remind Bert how much he loves to watch Crystal
on.
Skull.
Thomas says the only movie at Kuroga movie theaters is Crystal Skull.
That's why all the populace hates him.
Yes, but which version?
And they dub it all in the Osseo Prey accent.
Oh, God.
Oh my god, so you're saying worse than the horrible Russian accent they already have in the movie?
Oh, yeah.
Thomas says a bunch of teenagers pray for Andrea.
Oh, jeez.
That would
Water
be,
pressure is still low here. At least I have water.
that's good. At least
Oh,
you
yeah,
have water
that's
for
good.
now. And Thomas Potts, I don't know if we should pray for Andrea or pray for the teenagers.
Gotta go with the. You know what?
Maybe both.
I've met Andrea. I haven't met the teenagers, so I'm gonna go with the pray for Andrea.
Yeah. That's where my prayers would go.
Yeah,
I know
pray
what
she
teenagers
survived.
can be like.
It's behind me.
Yeah, and she says, I'll take all of the prayers.
I think you will need them.
It's coming.
Yeah, Thomas, none of us here are denying it.
Nope.
Oh, great. They got on Twitter, Rest in P is trending.
Rest in what?
The one I see is R.I.P. Bozo.
That was close. Where is he?
Oh,
Cockamamie xenomorph bastard. Please don't see me. Damn it, it's going the way I need to go. Yeah, make sure you get the rest of your tail there, buddy.
Yeah, I'm getting very upset.
Nope. Back under. Back under.
I'm seeing some hate from people I follow.
What is going on?
I'm getting hunted by Xenomorph. I thought that was obvious.
I mean, people on Twitter,
Oh, I don't have Twitter.
idiots.
Why does it want to torture me?
Because it's fun.
Alright, at least now I have more flamethrower fuel. And I have a Molotov cocktail. How did it get in the room? Nope. Okay. Hiya, dead guy. I'm just gonna take all your stuff and run.
Uh-oh.
What?
I gotta jump off. I think my wife just got home, and I promised I'd at least try to do a yoga routine with her for her training class. So that means I'm gonna be in pain and suffering later.
Oof.
The mental pain and suffering is gonna switch to the physical pain and suffering.
Oh, I'll take physical pain and suffering over the other kind.
Yeah, me too. So, alrighty, guys. I'll probably be back around later on today.
That's good to hear.
In some other streams. So, have a good one, everybody.
Take care.
Take care. We'll talk to you later.
Alrighty.
Not Ryan does. Okay, Andrea says, right now I'm in a 5 Below looking for a dinosaur to secretly affixed to my mom's car as a good ornament. Dinosaur toy.
No. Hi.
Well, what kind of dinosaur?
Come on.
You know, I
Oh,
did not
okay.
agree with the politics of Justice Ginsburg, but when she passed away, you know, I told people, you know, we lost a great person, which we did. I mean, she was very influential in what she did, and she did bring about positive change in many good ways. But in many ways, I disagreed with her. But you know, just can't believe the hatred that we're seeing toward, like, Rush Limbaugh. I mean, the man just passed away. I mean, you may not have agreed with his politics or his methods, but he was very influential in what he did, and he did bring about some good things as well.
That's just. I'm sorry. These trending politics things. It's just grow up, people.
Come on.
Andrew says, right now I'm in a 5 Below looking for a dinosaur toy to secretly affix to the front of my mom's car as a hood ornament.
5 Below stores are good.
I've never been in a 5 Below.
There's one in Jersey that I used to go to as a kid to get some like cap guns and shit. This is a really, really bad hiding spot. Hi. Shit! Ran out of ammo. Like,
Is it possible to win this game?
Oh, well, this is the survival mode, so you're not supposed to really win. You're supposed to see how long you can survive.
Got it.
I would say,
What was that, like 7 minutes or something? It's a new record. Oh my god, that was horrible. I'm like clicking the trigger, like, why isn't it working? Why isn't it working? Oh shit, I'm out of flamer fuel.
What didn't I deny, Thomas?
What? Last 30 minutes, so that's what you're supposed to do.
Let's see here now.
I barely made it to 10.
The only movie at Karoga movie theaters is Crystal Skull. Is that what I'm not denying? Crystal Skull never even made it to Karoga movie theaters.
Not only that, they were commenting on how you were most likely sleeping now.
I wasn't
We're commenting
sleeping.
on a bunch of things.
I happened to put on, well, I've had on BBC America and Parallels, my favorite TNG episode came on, so, you know.
He's talking in code. What he really is saying, I'm watching Crystal Skull.
There's no shame in it, Bird.
Oh, come on. I'm alive. They're doing some kind of drilling behind me.
Let's see
That
here.
sounded, that sounded wrong.
Mando, Thomas has a great idea. Just use the Bird of Prey 5 cheat codes.
I got none.
I mean,
I don't
we all
cheat.
know Bird cheats, and you could last forever using the cheat
Oh, no,
codes.
the way you cheat, the way to cheat in this game would be. Do any of you have an M41A pulse rifle by any chance?
Not offhand, no.
Okay, what was that? I heard children. I thought that was the alien for a second. I got so freaking scared.
Oh, trust me. It gets more terrifying.
At least, if I had a freaking pulse rifle that fired high explosive, armor-piercing incendiary rounds, yeah, that would be nice. Come on.
Andrea, I would say you are a great mom.
I would agree. Who is going to clean up that confetti?
Wait, what?
Not only that, you're planning a month and a half in advance.
I couldn't do it.
Ooh. Interesting images here in the locker. Oh, crap. No. 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 Go away.
Sorry, that was just funny.
Oh, it's supposed to be funny for you. It's supposed to be frightening for me.
Like I said, I couldn't play this game.
Will you just leave me alone? Oh man. Nope, I got 5 seconds left on that lockdown stairwell objective. Not gonna do it.
Andrea says, I'm taking my kid back to boarding school. So I'm going to hide her Easter basket a month before Easter and be nowhere near the school when she finds it. I'm not quite
Hi.
sure if you're serious or not, Andrea.
I hmm. Who would know? Who knows who would find it if she hid it that far in advance?
Come on. Okay. I didn't do it in time, but I did it.
100% serious, she says.
Ooh, look at that view. Feel like I'm in the movie.
Sweet.
And it won't be long before you're
It
dead.
looks like an ILM prop, doesn't it? It looks like an ILM prop.
How do you get away?
Me?
Yes.
I don't
Is there an
know.
escape ship you can
Oh, shit,
use?
my health is like non-existent right now. I have to survive for 30 minutes or complete the objectives.
Wonder how you're going to manage that.
I don't think I will. And I'm about to fail on one of the objectives anyways.
Bless you.
Excuse me.
Bless you again.
I don't have a health kit, so I literally. Do you see the little thing on the little bar in the bottom left, right underneath the 23 for my flamethrower fuel?
Correct. Yes.
Okay, you see how part of that bar is white and the rest of it's grayed out? The white part's my health.
Right.
Or what's left of it. Nope.
In other words, you have very little health left.
Yep. And I don't have any. I can't craft a med kit to, help myself. So if we die here, we die. Into the scary dark vent we go. Alien can drop down on you from there. Yeah. Oh, I just went in the circle, didn't I? Okay. Hold on. Maybe I can make something useful here. Alright, at least when I run out of flamethrower fuel, we'll have some backups.
Wonder how long it'll last.
Oh, hi. Nope. Please go towards the noisemaker thing that's not making any noise.
Well, okay.
Good. It's
I'm
going.
sorry. I'm sorry, Andrea. Well, make sure we talk more so you can
Well, that's.
keep
I
awake while
figured in case
driving.
we weren't talking enough, I'd do this. And don't anyone that's watching, don't feel bad for laughing. You're supposed to be laughing. I'm the one that's supposed to be terrified.
Okay, you're right. It's just clicking in occasionally 3-word comments. You are correct, Andrea. I will not argue with you. That is absolutely correct. Unfortunately, you're not on here to add to the conversation.
Damn it, no charge packs.
My apologies, Andrea. I don't know what to say. I'm guilty as charged.
We're all guilty.
And Bert's guilty of being asleep and or watching Crystal Skull.
No.
No, that is right. That is a yes.
The alien, because I've been playing this game for 5 years straight. I know all the audio cues the alien makes, and that one was the "I see you, and now I'm going to kill you."
Cool.
Ah, jeez. But then I didn't see the alien. Now I see the alien. Anyone know how long we went that time?
Not sure, actually.
No, I'm not sure either.
Oh.
Apologies, Andrea. I'm just out of it. You know, I've been off work for 6 days now. Other than for a 4-hour period.
I'm just calling it quits here. No, I'm gonna take a break.
And Mount Elysium says Mando should smear himself in Marmite. No self-respecting.
In Marmite?
Yes.
What's I know what he's talking. No, Marmite's something else. I actually had, what was that chocolate stuff? That Australian chocolate-looking stuff that ain't chocolate.
No.
It's like another like Marmalite or Crapolite or whatever.
And no self-respecting Xeno would eat that.
Just in case you're lactose intolerant.
And good evening, geeks. Enjoy Neurotica.
About time you're awake. For fuck's sake, I've been looking for you to start a stream for a day. This is my second stream today. And I'm going to be waiting for Bird of Prey 5, who's already late.
Yeah, Bird's been late for hours. Hours, I tell you.
I mean, he's been late for over an hour and a half, so yeah, it's... And Andrea says Vegemite, which
Vegemite, that was it. Yeah, that stuff was horrible.
I've never heard of any whatever mite that was any good.
Bird, if you're going to watch Crystal Skull, at least you could share. You know, get it up on SciTube.
Yeah, exactly.
Parallels.
Uh-huh.
Let's see here. Oh, let's go with BBC America.
Okay.
Schedule.
So, Alien Isolation, I didn't have it on my PC until this week because I actually bought, using funds from my Teespring store, I bought the Alien collection on Steam. So now I have Alien Isolation, Alien vs. Predator, and Aliens Colonial Marines, which, I mean, I don't want because it sucks, but the other two are good. So.
I'm a half hour behind whatever it says on BBC America.
Yeah, because it's right.
my DVR fell up and then I hit play. So I
Ah,
can skip commercials.
because right now it's Pegasus that's on.
You know, I've actually never played the 2010 AVP. Maybe
Well,
I'll do
I
it
don't
for you
care
today.
about Pegasus so much, so no,
You didn't like that
I'll be
episode?
back. I mean, it was okay, but it's no Parallels.
It was
Parallels is
okay.
literally my favorite episode.
I like
of
Parallels, but I also
TNG.
like the Pegasus. In fact, I think the Pegasus was a bit better story. But you got a good one on Deep Space Nine Wednesday today.
Of course, you love Project Pegasus.
No, I said I like the Pegasus, as in the Next Generation episode. Don't twist my words, Bird.
Which was a ship, a project of a ship.
No, the Pegasus was the ship, wasn't it?
It was the
The
ship. It
USS
was
Pegasus.
not. That's right.
Well, the project is very similar to Prometheus, so
I don't know what the hell you're going on about, Birdo Prey 5.
except Pegasus sounds a lot like Prometheus.
And
It's easy to confuse the two.
hmm,
Pegasus and
Please
Prometheus?
share that.
Wait, no. Let's, hold on a sec. People confuse those two? Really?
well, Bird
Well,
does.
apparently, yes.
First time hearing about it.
Same here, actually.
Because at least this is just me, but whenever I hear Pegasus, I usually think of a Pegasus, you know, the horse with wings. Or in Prometheus,
Right.
I usually think of that horrible movie.
And has anyone tried? What is that? Bovril? I don't know what it is. Never heard of
What
it.
movie?
And sounds like, just by the name, sounds nasty.
Has anyone tried Bovril? Bovril? I'm not sure what that is.
All I know is it's a Brit thing. And yuck.
Yeah, Prometheus was a god who gave fire to humans, according to mythology.
Yes.
Yitza is in the chat. Welcome, Yitza. And welcome back, Yosef.
I find it funny. Joseph is welcoming himself back.
Oh, why not?
And yes, more cats for Joseph.
More cats?
Correct.
Dude, I had my
Hashtag
my
more
brother's
cats
cat.
for Yosef.
I have two cats here. I have one. My brother has one. And my brother's cat freaking crapped and peed on my bed this week. So 2 is enough. All right, now it's kind of time to play something where we get to kill aliens.
Andrea, you can explain as much as you would like.
Absolutely.
Andrea's ansplaining again. By all means, ansplain away.
I'm hoping maybe you'll give us an example of this on your stream later. Just out of curiosity. And oh yes. But there's only one problem, Dave. Cats own Yosef, not the other way around.
Ain't that the truth? Mountains of Elysium says, he is in the future, Captain Trek. It will be hours before the U.S. catches up, so he had to welcome himself.
Ah, yes, of course. And then, as Joseph says, owned by cats. That's correct. There is no denying that.
What, that he's owned by cats? Yeah, I think that's common knowledge at this point.
Let's see here. Oops. Now that I've been streaming for a while, I've noticed I'm actually now able to go take my medicine.
Yay.
Thank God.
Jeez, what the fuck are they doing behind me? Oh, they're working outside on the fucking garage roof. Alright. Now this isn't all kind of... this is a different type of torture. Cats own you and only keep you around as a food source if things go bad. Downvoting former employers for being hypocrites is okay, right? I need a bit more context there.
Hmm. I'm just kind of sitting here waiting to see when they'll call off work for tomorrow. And because unless things vastly improve in the next few hours, I don't see us going into work tomorrow.
Ow.
Good day. Hello.
Hello, Rosetta.
Hello, Rosetta. What's going on?
Hey, Rosetta.
Still haven't been able to do my stream because the freaking British furry is still sleeping apparently.
Is she very, very quiet for anyone else?
Little low.
Quiet. Shouldn't be quiet. What did it do?
And it's Yosef's Unpopular Opinions. Welcome, future guy.
Actually,
And Rosetta, hello Rosetta, and Captain Trek, thank you for letting me on the
Hi.
panel. Bert, hi. Mando,
What,
hello,
Yitzy?
and
What,
Jeff.
Yitzy?
Hi.
What
Hello.
jeez? What jeez? What Yitzy? What did I do? Aw. How's everybody though? Mwah, mwah. I'm working, see?
Nice.
Nice.
oh yes, very nice. When,
Oh,
what the heck?
we lost Mando.
What the heck?
Mando,
That wasn't supposed to happen. Mando, shit on this.
come back, come back. I have been waiting for that boy for 4 hours.
Oh,
now.
there.
Rosetta, are those cat's ears or cat ears or something that you have?
Cat ears.
No,
Get here.
like that.
I just got booted by.
Cute.
I don't know what the hell.
I don't know what happened. By the way, I'm screen sharing something if you want.
Bud,
It's okay. It's not scary this time.
wake up, bud.
I am awake.
Well, Bird is not awake.
Well, Bird, yeah. Well, he's either asleep or watching Crystal Skull. It's one or the other.
By the way, how do you know he's not yet awake, Rosetta?
Because when he wakes up, he signs in and does things, especially when he has plans and schedules.
Ah,
And it's still often sleepy time. He hasn't even signed on to anything yet today.
Well, then
Lazy
yet,
Brit.
Bird must be. I'm sorry, Rosetta.
Lazy Brit.
If Bird is awake, then he must be watching Crystal Skull.
Obviously.
I'm just at the end of Parallels. All the wharfs are in the shuttlecraft. And he just woke up now.
So, what do you have against the Pegasus?
I don't
Yes.
have anything against it. It's just that this was a better episode.
Bird doesn't even want
Okay.
Wait,
to
what? Better episode than what? What's the comparison?
It's a better episode than every other TNG episode. Hey, Rosetta.
Bird. There you go.
Oh, wow. Hello, Rosetta.
My name
You've changed. You've changed since this morning.
I don't think she changed.
oh crap!
Whoa.
That's not what I wanted to push. There for you, Bird.
She changed by 90 degrees. From vertical to from horizontal to vertical.
My name is
There, Bird. That was for you.
Oh,
Thank you.
No.
It's a crazy day.
It's been a crazy 6 days, Rosetta.
I don't know. I can't do my stream yet. I'm getting irritated.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Why don't you just start your stream and whoever's late will come in eventually?
Because the one that's late is the one that does all the promoting, sharing links, and helping me do all the wrenching and stuff.
Yeah, those are all options. You don't need those.
I'm not good when I try to do an art stream with nobody to talk to. I kind of flounder and get confused with what to say.
Guys, Andrea says here, Joseph, you are the CO here. CO, right?
I need my stream match. Gotta have
Carbon
my stream
monoxide?
match.
Commanding officer?
That would be correct.
The Colorado.
Colorado. It's like my mother. She says it's Chicago instead of Chicago. She also says Aquaman instead of Aquaman.
And of course, Yitza says, I have to like that. Careful, Captain Trek. I might fall in and vanish forever.
Or I could just go to the work I'm doing right now.
That's so freaking cool.
Been working on most of the morning. Takes a lot of work to shade the skin like this.
I'm bad even with paint by numbers. So
Oh, yes.
trust me, this is.
Bless you,
Bless you.
Mando.
Oh,
Wait, I'm trying to type.
Yeah, it needs a little more detail.
Okay, how so, Bird?
Right where she is. Is there an eraser on that pencil?
The bikini stays, Bird. Bird's like, how do I make the bikini come off and just naked that in that pose?
oops.
And
Andrea says the can opener by CO. You're the can opener, Joseph.
oh yes, that is true.
I don't get it.
Well, there was one day he was opening cans and putting stuff in bowls on the counter, and the cats jumped up before he even got a chance to move the bowls down and just started eating out of the bowls.
Oh, I saw those pictures.
Yeah, the picture that I sent it to you, I think, Bert. Right?
Yes.
With all the four cats on the kitchen counter. Jesus.
Boy, Jedi, long time no see. I just left his screen.
Hey, Jedi Bill.
Hey, Jedi.
No, Jedi Bill, what's going on?
Hey, Jedi Bill. Once I get that news video out, I'll start getting back into drawing. Or not getting back into, but just, I haven't had time to draw. It's annoying. I need to finish that Spidey pinup. Spidey pinup I'm working on. Also, I'm sharing screen cap if you want to share it.
Oh, let me try to find it again.
By the way, I had so much healthy food today.
You did?
It's like literally spinach and chicken. I cut chicken in slices and made a yogurt marinade.
Mm-hmm.
And that was for lunch, and for dinner I made broccoli soup.
Ooh.
If you go back to the other screen cap where you had the little ones on the side, you can swap you and Rosetta so we can still see everybody.
Okay, let me try
Let's
that
see
again.
Rosetta big.
Okay.
Make it up here.
And
As let's drag Rosetta to your spot.
it's not working. Okay, let me try that again.
Okay, if you put it to everybody even at
Mhm.
6 and then drag her to your spot so she's the number 1 spot and then do it.
Okay.
There you go. Now you do the yes.
All right. That's better.
Except
Easy
now
drawing,
you're
right?
being blocked, Captain, by your own your own image.
Oh, just swap you and me around, Cap. I'll be behind
Yeah,
your
you can
image.
put me or whatever.
No, it's okay because it's Captain Trek's logo and
It's
Captain
true.
Trek. Yeah, so it's completely fine.
Yeah, usually I'm the one up there.
Oh.
And
People really don't like my logo, but joking, sort of.
So
nobody has the camera on except Rosetta, and she's the one who is right now doing the most interesting stuff
it
from
looks
all of us.
like that lady has to shave one of her legs.
Give me time to color it.
I'm just saying, that's what it looks like.
No, it's really good. I look, women is like one thing I really can't draw, so I'm really gonna say that about anyone that can draw women.
I don't know why I've gotten really into doing pinups, but I have, and
Don't worry, I've been doing pinups recently too. So
yeah, but one of the ones I did is of me.
Can we see?
except the pinups I've been doing are like superhero pinups. I did an Iron Man one, and I'm doing a Spider-Man one now, which is also the first. It's the first ink thing I've done in 7 years.
Oh, I haven't even been drawing that long.
Like I haven't done any ink work in 7 years, and this is the first one, the Spider-Man one that I've been doing recently.
I literally been learning to draw in my 30s, so that's the crazy part, right? So let's see. Since they had to ask, I mean, yeah, there is the
Hello,
technically
Jedi
there is
Bill.
the pin-up of me.
Friggin' cool.
Yeah,
It's awesome.
honestly, Cap,
Awesome.
I've shared this before. Oh, nice. Yeah, I've seen that. That was on your Discord.
That's actually based on me. It's even my college measurements.
Cap, if you want, I'm sharing the Spidey pinup I'm working on.
Okay, let me see that for a second.
Yeah, so that this is the first ink job I've done in over 7 years.
Wow.
Amazing.
It's not great.
Well,
You know what? I can
Okay.
tell you, I envy everybody who can draw
Yes.
because I am able to mess up a stickman. So
Agreed. Agreed. I could do the same.
And they also recently, I just did Vigilante Williamson's logo. That's all done now. So just waiting on payment, and then he'll be using it. Because until he pays me, he doesn't get the logo.
And
Is that better, Bird?
Wow.
Much better.
A dick man. Who's a dick man?
Joseph was saying a stick man, and
Oh,
so
so you end up with a dick man. Got it.
yeah, it comes from a German like it's a small cone filled with sugar foam, and it's covered in chocolate. Because dick in German means fat, so literally fat man, and yeah.
well,
And it's-
okay.
Instead of highlighting the actual question, I asked twice. Says it's
Mancini's died Dick.
And Itza is asking, do your streams ever get flagged for inappropriate content, Rosetta?
No. The closest I came is they took one down because the title had boob window in it. And that was an
Please,
interview with somebody who actually creatively, artistically does boob windows for comics.
That's yeah, and besides, I'm doing a lot more explicit stuff on my channel than she's doing. Like at least with Cyberpunk, you know, I have full nudity on and everything. So last night we were a friend and I were on stream together as I was playing, and we were kind of just screwing around, and we were talking about how it's funny that some of the posters, like there are posters of nudity in the game that are more explicit than the sex scenes in the game. And we just found that funny.
No, I laugh hysterically at some of the stuff that's been taken down. I have done some very sexual art and some nude work art, but I don't share that on here for obvious reasons. So,
Right.
because I don't feel like getting my channel or somebody else's flag.
You can probably show it on your Discord though.
And Itza says, cool, so I can upload my semi-pornographic stuff too.
Oh, totally. You could. I mean, look, I've seen people get away with a lot worse, so you probably could, yeah.
I would totally get flagged.
And also the whole yeah, it's just the only thing I've done that's quote unquote sexual is and that's even if you count is that Iron Man poster got Darth Haster laid. So I told you this already, but Rosetta, I like that Iron Man pinup I did turned on butterflies and Darth Haster got laid that night.
Well,
I can't believe that.
Whatever works.
Whatever
Yeah.
works for our beloved Wheezy.
Oh yes. Good old Darth Wheezy. Yetza. At least I might have 2 minutes of fun. Yeah.
2 minutes.
Exactly.
Ouch.
And the rest is chores.
Oh. Well, let me see here now. If you'll remember, go ahead and go to the following link, open it in a different tab, of course, and remind Bird that he's late.
Oh, I've already been doing that.
I think going forward, anybody who feels to remind me I'm late when I'm not late is basically just requesting their wrench be taken away.
Ooh, damn. How's that? Filled in the cheeks and the face a little.
So you're
All right.
saying at the end of the day, I'm going to be the only one with a wrench because I'm the only one here that hasn't said you're late.
Could be.
I can live with that.
Okay. Take it away, Bert. Take it away. I dare you.
Rosetta, can you
Double
shake the page a little?
Wow, Yosef. Traitor.
Wow,
that's
Bird.
execution.
Really?
Just a little.
Also, Kat, I'm sharing some gameplay if you want.
You got that phrase wrong, Yitzy. It's not next step
You share at the
execution.
same time.
Clearly, from what he just said, it's next step erection.
What color is going the head to be?
I say keep it white, make the bill black. Make it a navy hat.
I'm still figuring things out. All I know is it's taken a lot of work so far.
Here, hold on, Kat,
Then
share.
you put a happy little tree
This is
in
for
back
Rosetta. Here,
there.
Kat, share the screen.
Okay.
Little
Make
tree.
the hat look like this, color-wise. Make it look like this guy's hat, Sergeant Johnson.
Bird, this is not Bob Ross.
Wow, Yitzy.
Slurring my words for a reason here. What?
Before that.
Been having an erection since you came on.
Wow.
Oh, it's good to know
I
for
think the game froze.
somebody.
Good.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's a
And
They-
yeah,
they-
it froze. But there, you got a nice shot at the hat, so you know what color to make it. Oh, there you go. Yitzy agrees. Make it white. Black bill. Make the band black with a little gold on it.
As I sit here and I blend stuff out.
yes.
Yay.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing. It's just slow work sometimes.
I don't think you will find anyone complaining.
Yitzy, what do you mean if it's not see a doctor? If it's not the color white? I'm
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh Lord. Oh my God. I know what he means, I think. Yeah.
I think I do too.
It's a
Oh, Mountains, that's awesome. Mountains of Elysium says, wow, I just checked. I'm just 6 subscribers away from 100.
Terrific.
I'm 39
And-
away from 100.
I'm 49 subscribers away from 200
Nice.
on Cast and Shadows. Mando Merc, I think, is closer to 300.
Alright, so what else do I need to work on her? Other than the hat, I think it's about done besides background.
What are you going to put into the background?
I'm going to do my little fading color backgrounds I do on most of them.
And it says I'm 51 away from 100. Why don't you have subscribers at least those 100? Your content is great. Put your link into the chat so everybody who is not subscribed can subscribe.
I swear, I'm not yawning because of you guys.
What? No, I genuinely didn't hear. I heard it because of you guys, so I didn't
I
hear what you said before.
yawned, and then I said, I swear, I'm not yawning because of you guys.
I mean, even if you were, I mean, it's totally understandable.
I'm yawning here, but I'm
It's a
tired.
dong. Lots of dongs. Yeti, you should come by some of my Cyberpunk streams. I think you'd enjoy yourself there. Of course, Sergeant John has a giant heavy machine gun.
Hmm. I am trying to decide. One moment here, boys. I'll be very nice and I'll leave that on the screen for you.
Nice.
I can only appreciate that.
Oh, I can't believe Yosef only has 62 subscribers.
I gained one. That's perfect for all my non-offensive content.
You mean the lack of content? I guess that is the same thing. No, you're right.
It's not offensive. See the
Exactly, because there's nothing there. Therefore,
Yeah.
it can't be offensive.
that's the new that's the nuanced approach that I have to my channel.
You're doing better than I am. I only have 34 subscribers.
And Yitza Lemons, that is so wrong.
Yitzi says, onward to
Onward.
69. And to that I say, 69, dudes!
69.
Alright, where are you, you spec obsolete? Come on. Where are you?
And yes, so that's the perfect number for Yosef. And now I think it's time to end this stream. I think the noise is going to become overwhelming, especially for me.
Okay, Cap.
On that note, I want to thank everyone. Make sure to go over to Bird's channel for Deep Space Nine Wednesday. And again, thank you for coming.
Take
and
care.
have a good afternoon or evening or whatever.